Coming at you live, Pismo Beach, California. We're getting it done again. And this time we're getting it done with the PCRS Pocono Raceway Cup Series. They're throwing down something fat today, and we're at Atlanta. We're going to go ahead and go over the driver lineup in just a moment, but let's go ahead and make sure we got everybody in the booth here today. Marley, you got a copy?
I'm here, brother.
Yeah, that's my man, Marley. Right on, man. Hope you're ready for a good Atlanta race today, my bro. Pittman, you got a copy?
I got a copy.
All right, Pittman's in our pace car, kicking it like normal. I'm liking it, bud. And then we have Zaid here for race command. You got a copy, Zaid? Slade, you got a copy?
Slade has a copy.
All right, Slade is here. So Slade's going to go ahead and have race command kind of call out what's going on track. So let's go ahead and go over the running lineup, get it started here. So we have Fluffy starting off on that pole position. And he is, I'm sorry, 1 second, let me get my board adjusted. There we go. Okay, so we got Fluffy in the number 16 RCR Chevy. The number 2, or second position is Mike RPM in the 43 Petty Motorsports Chevy. In that third spot is Celtics Fan in the 36 Front Row Motorsports Ford. Fourth position is Big Destroyer there in the 12 Penske Ford. Let's see. And fifth is J-Mod in the RCR Chevy. He's going to be our live tracker today. Going to sixth is Titan. All right, Titan's in that 17 Roush Ford in that sixth position. Seventh is Bags, 475 in the 47 JTG Chevy. Eighth
is Sean.
Yep.
You're going to have to invite Marley. It does not allow me to send invites. You do have an invite, but you're going to have to invite Marley.
All right, copy that. So we're just going to get some invites here in a second. Let me finish up the running order. We'll get in there in just a moment. Let's see, 8th is Galen in that 13 Germain Chevy. Let's see, 9th position is Deadman. All right, in that Hendricks Chevy, that number 9 car. And then 10th spot is the Bear, 95 Levine Family Toyota. 11th is DK Brown in the 18 Gibbs Toyota. See, 12th is Sloppy Joe in that number 8 RCR Chevy right there. 13th is from the back, then that 37 JTG Chevy. 14th is Jay Hyper in the 24 Hendricks Chevy right there. 15th, looking, scrolling, 1 second here, folks. Oh, see, Workman in the number 7 car. You're going to be sporting that Chevy all kinds. Let's see, 16th is Smoke Z-Mog. And he is in that 21 Wood Brothers Ford. 17th is Diesel Rothberg and the number 2 Penske Ford. 18th Marcus E-Dub, nice, in the 34 Front Row Ford. Then let's see, 19th, rounding out our field here, is Max Boost getting it done in that 12 Penske Ford. All right, folks, so we got a pretty good lineup here. Let's get over to the racing. All right, let me do 1 second, folks, while we're getting things together.
This is a 1.5 mile track, ton of speed. First few laps, these guys are able to hold this thing wide open through the turns. So much speed. There's some draft down the straightaways, back stretch, front stretch. All that good stuff makes for some great racing. And as you go along, gotta ease in, maybe burp it a little bit, ease off that gas going into the
All right, I think I'm going to go with J-Mod when it comes down to that, bud. Sorry about the delay in start of race here, folks, but we'll have that action to you in just 1 moment. Getting old Marley in this guy. Got to get his eyes on track, of course. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and get on over to her. All right, Atlanta Motor Speedway, folks. We're rocking into and rolling right now. Looks like they're already up in green. So they dropped that green flag. We're going to be getting in a little late to the action. But we'll get there. So right now we're still loading our screens here, folks. But we do have, like I said, a pretty good running order here. We got 19 fast cars up in this guy. These guys are all going to be fighting and duking it out for them points. Look at those tire wear. That's going to be really crucial when it comes to these runs and these cars and their speed-wise and how they're going to be able to hold on. So here
You're
we go.
spot on there, Tron. Tire wear is huge here at Atlanta. Look for them right fronts to be right fronts and right rears, depending on how they got these cars set up.
And that's what I'm guessing, man. It's going to be a right front. It's going to be more of the wear that we're going to be looking for. And it looks like we're losing a little bit of connection here, problems. So we're trying to get into this race right at this moment. So give us one more moment here, folks. I believe so. All right, so we're gonna need another invite here. We were only sent one invite, and we were not able to get in. I'm sorry. All right, so still having technical difficulties, folks, but we are trying to get there as quick as we can. Marley, did you get your eyes on track yet? I am in track, sir. Awesome. All right, so maybe you give us a rundown on who's in the front right now, because right now I'm looking at J-Mod here. Oh, I don't know if they're going to have comms actually, because we are in loading screen right now. So I think the only voice they're able to actually hear is mine. Folks, we are having some technical difficulties getting into this awesome race, unfortunately. But just give us a moment here and we'll get in as quick as we can. Try to do a little backdoor loop action here. All right, so let's see. Hopefully this will work. We're trying our best here, folks. Give us a moment. All right, I think I might have been able to loop in here. I can hear you guys, but I don't think they can due to the fact that we are still trying to loop into this thing. And it is not letting us do it. Oh. We're trying here, folks. All right, so it looks like we're still having some technical difficulties here.
You still can't get in?
That's a negative. So we're missing pretty much most of the first stage, folks. Sorry about all that, but not sure exactly what's happening here. No, I don't know. Let's because they're gonna. We'll keep it up here. Let's see what we can get going on here. Join share play. Here we go. Come on. Dang it! It won't let me. Yeah, cannot use this feature. And then join share play. Nope. Marley. View profile. Nope. Pittman. View profile. Nope. Bummer. Huh. Let's see if I can get in that way. 1 second, folks. We're trying. Still, we'll never give up here.
Out on track.
Perfect. I think I got it. Yeah, we're in. All right, finally. Sorry, folks. So we're under caution, which is great. We're about 10 laps into it. Probably the roughest start to a broadcast ever. So we'll go ahead and check that one off our list. Yes. All right, but all of this, no matter what, good for bads, we got Century 21 on our back. So no worries. All right. So we got Century 21 here. We're all good. We're coming in live right now, folks. Again, apologize for that delay on start. So we had a little technical difficulties getting in. Marley, you got it?
Our first set of got our first set of pit stops underway. Got the
All
Bear,
right.
Fluffy, Galen, Sloppy Joe, Mike RPM, all these guys coming in.
Okay, well, we're still on our loading screen now. So again, folks, we are under caution. We are just looking for... Oh, still won't let me in. How about that? Connection error lost. Oh, no. Try it one more time. That's quite disconcerting is what it is. Sorry, folks. We're trying. So yeah, at least it's official. This definitely marks the roughest here. Hold on, here we go. Let's see. Hopefully, let's try it one more time. So at least it says we're on air, which is good news. Okay, trying to get in one more time, folks. Looping in here. So hopefully it does not drop kick us from this program. Looks like we're having problems with our trackers as well right now.
Yeah, the 31 of J-Mon's had a lag issue and was forced to turn off his stream, so we do have Hyper Racing stream to go towards on Twitch, which I'll be tuning into.
Cool. Even better. All right, so we're trying to get everything squared up and ready to rock for you folks, but we're just having ourselves all kinds of difficulties. Okay, so it says it's loading right now. We'll see what's going to happen here. Nope. Will not let us in, unfortunately. All dressed up with no race to broadcast? Very disconcerting, folks. Very disconcerting. Yep, will not let me get in. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try third time, hopefully will be the charm. Let's see what's happening. I am relentless when it comes to this deal here, so yep. Alright, try one more time here, folks.
Right,
see if it'll get me in here. If not, we're just gonna try a little different direction, I guess. So, gotta love technology. So awesome. All right, so we're on a hold pattern right now. Feel like I'm sitting in one of those jumbo jets circling above LA right now. Nothing but lights
Joe
everywhere.
Into the 13 car in the wall.
Ooh. See if it's gonna give it to me.
Fluffy all over the 95.
Finally, we're in. Third time was the charm, so we're gonna go ahead and go with it. Keep our fingers crossed that it continues this way. So I am not sure on what is going on at the moment, so we'll try to get caught up for you as much as we possibly can.
Yep, you got the Bear leading the race. You got Fluffy right behind him in second, Sloppy Joe in third. Had a little bit of contact. 13 lost a lot of ground, and the 18 got together. A lot of tight, close racing there in the back of the field. These guys are loving it out front, I'll tell you that.
All right, so yeah, like I said, we're just getting up to speed. Looks like we got the Bear leading this thing right now. Let's go ahead and get up there to it.
As Fluffy's going for the lead.
Oh man, we're right there with it. Fluffy right back around by him. Kind of scrolling through, getting my bearings here and find out exactly where everybody's at. We're just a little bit further back in the pack here. Mike RPM, who started in that second position, looks like he has drifted back to about that 6th position. So struggling to get back up to speed. Of course, we all know that high line. At least if you don't, you're going to find out real quick, like when it comes to this racing in this style of Atlanta, is that outside line when everyone's formed up underneath you, you will be freight trained to the back without question. Especially when you have the bottom line and they're all nose to tail, as we are looking right now at Mike RPM, in that bottom line with that good 4 or 5 cars right there. So great maneuvering right there. We're on X Big Destroyer right here, that 12 Penske car on that bottom line, trying to get himself pretty fantastic run. And now this is looking forward. That's around 7th place right there is where he's at. And then everything behind him. Whoa, let's look backward. Oh, man. We got car just as I said that. I'm looking back at that pack and
race back around.
All right, caution is out, folks. We're getting into this thing. We're getting into it in a hurry. So we are under caution now, but we are going to be racing to the line. So let's try to get there. We're on the bear right now in that Levine family Toyota. He's all over the pole position right now, but look, he got some company right there on the inside. That's our man Fluffy. Started there on that pole position in that 16 car, looking pretty good. All right, under caution now. We're going to go ahead and get to our man Pittman. He's going to be sporting that pace car today.
I tell you what, Big Destroyer made up a lot of ground. While our viewers weren't able to see, that 12 car started that latest restart from the rear of the field and worked his way all the way up to the 6th position.
Man, that is pretty impressive work being done right there, and especially at a spot like Atlanta. It's a difficult track because you're trying to stay on the bottom, trying to keep those cars moving forward. And again, if you're going to get pushed up to the little higher side, you can get freight trained. And now you're going to see everyone diving off on the pit road now. The Bear and 95 Levine family Toyota leading the way. Good.
They need those 4 fresh fuel goods.
Oh, you know this, man. I'm wondering what the tire pressures are.
Very important.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see on what their tire wear is all about when it comes to this right now. I mean, again, you're going to see a lot of that right front tire wear. Those are going to be pretty crucial, and that right rear. So they're going to be leaning on those tires pretty hard going through 1 and 2. Again, you're more or less close to full throttle. You want to burp it a little bit here and there. But we got Pittman right here posted up on the outside of pit road. Going to go ahead and check out who's going to get our win off the race off pit road here. Looks like it is going to be the Bear. He's going to get that guy. But we got a close deal right there between the 18 and the 16. Man. Yeah, that was Fluffy right there. Looked like he got it. And DK Brown was on the outside there. So what a great battle coming out of pit road.
I'm watching my pick, Max Boost. He started dead last today, and he's slowly working his way up there. He's just outside the top 10 right now.
Oh man, I'm excited to see it when it comes down to it. Now, what is our lap count at this moment since we lost one of our trackers
I believe
as
we're
well?
at about 24 laps.
And we're going green this time, okay?
Okay.
And he's not with procedure. Going green this time.
Copy that. So we are going to be going green. All kinds green, super green. Here we go, Bear. Throwing down the hammer. Let's see what's going to happen here. Fluffy on the inside in that 16 car. You got DK Brown in that 18 car. Going to be giving him quite the shove. Try to get through 1 and 2. See what's going to happen. Lining up nice on the outside.
Contact.
Whoop, here we go. Getting them tire pressures built up. Getting that sticky in it. Got the 2 car looking like he's trying to prove a little something on the outside. That's Diesel. Oh, you got a possible. No, not 3 wide.
No, almost. Sloppy thought twice about it. In that 18 Toyota.
It's a little early for that, so let's go ahead and move back a little bit to that 18. That's DK Brown here on board with right now, and he's got all kinds of company. You got, let's see, C. Workman in the 7 right there on the outside. He's got the 24 underneath, and that's Jay Hyper. And
that's someone that we didn't mention. C. Workman. He swept the Xfinity and the Cup Daytona races, so I'll be interested to see how he does here at a non-plate track.
Yeah, that is actually really really good point, and good something to be brought up throughout this race to see where he's going to be able to finish. But right now we got 4 wide back there. Whoa, coming up. Yeah, eased up through it. They held it, no problems. Oh, got some contact. Oh, we got a car upside down and crashed.
Oh man.
Oh, we got sloppy Joe wreck. Oh, we got a bunch of ducks out of this pond right now. 12 cars in it. Oh man.
Oh man.
Trying to get back to the front here. We're up there to the 24 under caution now. All right.
Smoke Z-Mug. Dead Man. From the back, the 12 car.
Oh man, probably all kinds of great cars back there got involved in that wreck. All I saw was a car up in the air.
Destroyer. He was also in it. Yeah, I seen that 9 car. He was barrel rolling down the back stretch.
Oh, dude, he shot up like he's gonna hit the upper troposphere, man. I mean, he was gone. Doosh! Woo! That was impact, bud.
No surprise. Ooh, actually, we have 2 cars that stayed out.
All right, so we got the Bear right now leading the charge in, followed by the 16 of Fluffy. You got the 18 of DK, all right there.
It's like Diesel and J Hyper are your 2 that stayed out.
All right. So I did watch that move on Diesel yesterday as well, though. He had himself a fantastic car, but at the end, he got caught up with a little bit of contact, and he ended up wrecking out, unfortunately, last few laps of the race. So unfortunate deal for him. As we have some strategies going down, 2-tire tires, 2-tire calls, splash of fuels, the whole bit. So we're going to go on board with the 2 car right now, sitting outside on that front row.
2 pace laps pit.
Yep. And then we also have the 24 sitting there. So so great little strategies going by J Hyper, and of course the 2 car trying to stay out, get that track position, see what's going to happen. Now Diesel did it yesterday, so I'm curious to see how it's going to work out for him today with this pretty fast pack of cars right behind him. And they're lining up. You see the 13, that Jermaine Chevy right there. Then he's lining up outside. That's Galen.
Fluffy and the Bear starting back in 9th and 10th position now.
Wow.
So this is gonna be interesting.
So let's look for those 2. Those 2 were fighting for first and second. Now you find them in the back of the back 10 right there. So you got and of course you the 18 there of DK. He's also back in the pack a little bit. Going to have all this dirty air in these cars to contend with as we go through the laps. So I think we should be coming down inside the 20, probably 18-ish, somewhere to go. Just keep me posted on laps, especially when we get down to the final count of our stage. All right, looks like we are
bunched up here.
Looks like we're possibly going green, folks. Get some, get some, get some. All kinds green. Stage 1 coming off the caution. Right now we got the first 2 cars in the front row right here. Stayed out. They're going to drop the hammer. We're going to go. And we're going to go all kinds fast, but we're going to see what's going to happen here. Now, these guys have a little bit older tire, and everybody else have them fresh feel goods on there. Once those things get to full sticky, I think you're going to see some extremely fast speeds here. Look at that, already lining up 3 wide right now.
No.
Woo! Beautiful! Hold that choker. That was a beautiful picture right there. 3 wide and holding. There we go, forming up to 2. Good.
You know what we didn't get to do?
What's that?
Crank it up,
crank
baby.
her up? Yeah, man. All right, I'm all over that right now, especially right now. Let's do that. Here we go, folks. Hold your ears. right, man. That's the noise right there. Look at these boys getting it done. Oh, man. Still
wide.
stacked up in the front, 3 wide, 2 wide. Back, we got DK Brown outside. Larson lining that joker. Oh, man, still 3 wide.
Look at that run down the middle.
Beautiful run. All right, yeah, business has picked up now, folks. You got the 13. That Jermaine Chevy has rocketed itself all out in front. That's Galen with himself a nice fast hot rod. Got the 1 car all over him right now. And that's, oh, hold on a second. That's Max Boost in that 1 car. That's right. Max Boost now getting his run. He's in full boost right now on the bottom. Look at that. Fluffy on the outside, taking it with a high momentum right there. That 16 car shot out of there. Little space shuttle action. He up in the front. He gonna take control of this pace of race. Got the 13 right there and the 1 car. That's Galen right there and that Jermaine Chevy trying to hold it tough in that 2nd spot. You got the 1 car Max Boost now finding himself in that 3rd place spot with that 8 car who was involved in that mad accident. Sloppy Joe kicking it in that 4th spot. Man, that's great stuff.
He almost can't see out the windshield of that car, and he's still flying.
Absolutely, and look who's right there. We got DK Brown and we got the Bear rounding out 5th and 6th. A little bit further back's that 12 car in 7th, and that's Big Destroyer. Now these guys were all up here a little bit earlier, so they're making their way back to the front. We got a little bit of contact there.
Right
we'll one up their efforts.
Diesel, he showed some speed today too in that 2 car.
What was that there, Marley?
I said it, yep. And then 8th place right behind him is the 2 car, the Penske Ford of
Diesel. Yeah.
Yep.
Diesel's found himself some speed, and he's gonna try to find some more.
Looks like we're under caution.
Is it under caution, or was that into stage? Because I know we're winding down our laps.
Stage 1 finish.
All right, stage 1 finish. Sorry, folks, you don't have my tracker, so we're gonna be a little leery there when it comes to end of our stages. I knew we were winding down. So great run.
Stage sponsor.
Oh, well, you know all of this, bud, and if you don't, you're going to find out right now. That's Century 21. That's the new Millennium Realty Company all over the world, sponsoring Left Turn Broadcasting, getting it done for all of us, folks. They're doing some really cool stuff, too, by the way, for us. They're giving us these cash giveaways for all of our fans out there that are subscribed to the YouTube channel. So make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, because as it grows, so do the cash giveaways. So really cool stuff they want to give out there to our fans. And here we go, green, folks. Stage 2. We're going to light the fires, kick the tires, because it's on, Big Daddy. And here we go right now. We're sitting in it and all around it. The 13 car on the outside. Fluffy getting himself a rocket start. 16 car now down on the bottom. Fluffy kind of trying to get away from this hornet's nest that's behind him. This little tornado action.
He's got a buffer of cars between him and the Bear. He's going to try to check out as quickly as he can now that he's got that clean air.
Not for long.
That Bear was all over him in the beginning of the race.
Woo! Bear with some contact, a little high to the outside, trying to hold on to her. He does, brings it back. Great driving, great maneuvering.
Curse right there.
Good job, Cole. That's some great driving right there. Oh yeah. That was a cold trickle move right there. You know, get a little bump and run action, hold on to it.
Yeah.
And still hold it down. Look at
on the inside. Max Boost trying to make it. Oh, going for that second little nudge.
There we go. From the Pismo webcam, trying to get it done. Either that, or this is our high-speed drone cam right here, folks. Yes, our drone's that fast. All right, it will do 200 plus mile an hour. Yeah.
Max's strategy really paid off for him, because on that last pit stop, he decided to take 2 tires and gain himself a whole bunch of track position. And when that stage ended, he was able to get 4 freshies and be back on the same page with the rest of these guys, starting up towards the front. So
I'm sure
he's got them all over.
Oh yeah,
for that lead.
I'm sure he's loving life right now, man. This is some good stuff right here. Oh, here we go. Spreading. Shot for the lead.
He's looking.
Not going to quite make it. Not yet. Oh, the 8 car's high and dry to the outside. That RCR Chevy, that Sloppy Joe right there. I think he found himself a little bit of a skirmish earlier in stage 1. fighting his way back from it. Got a beautiful battle unfolding right in front of us here. Oh my goodness. Fluffy to the outside, and now he's getting himself a little train action going through the bottom. Yeah. They're taking him to the back, buddy.
Shoved Max Boost out into the first.
Woo! He's in full boost right now, dog. I guarantee you. He has nothing left but pedal, man. He has that thing pinned all kinds because he got that 13 of Galen right on his 6. Now he got a little wiggle loose. He gonna go up the track. He can go high in no man's land, and he gonna go ahead and drift back just a little bit.
He just touched that butter. That butter is treacherous.
Oh man, now it puts the 12 car on point right now. He has a flag. Is he gonna roll with it? We got 3 wide going down. Yes, get some right there. That's the 13 Jermaine Chevy trying to hold it strong. And look, here comes Mike RPM and now 43. And the 8 trying to figure his way back up there. Here comes, I see the bear back here. He's trying to charge back through this field. Man, this is some good running right here. This is what we're talking about. It's what we're looking for. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you still got that 12 car out there trying to get it done. And doing so.
I'm liking seeing that 12 car out front. It looks good, don't it?
Yeah, I know you're a little bit of a 12 car fan. I get you. I get you. Right now, we got some pretty good racing. Onboard Diesel right now in that 2 car sitting there in that 3rd position and holding this thing down pretty tight.
He's looking to try to find a way around DK Brown there in that 18 so that he could make this a 1-2 Penske front.
No, man. Well, I guarantee you this, though. He's going to have all kinds of competition when it comes down to it. So, because look, here it goes. Oh, a little high to the outside contact. Oh, no, the one trying to save it.
Save it.
Bringing it back nice and ginger-like.
Nice
Only
save,
loses 2 spots.
Save.
Great driving right there. That was some unbelievable work by that 1 car Max Boost. Great maneuvering. Took a door and smiled at it is what he did.
I'm not too sure he's smiling right now.
Oh, yeah, I get you.
Oh, the 12 car. Look up to the apron, open up the door for the 18.
Just a little bit, but he's still got some high R's on this thing. But look at this. Here comes the 18. That's DK Brown trying to get himself an awesome run. He does. He has it. Really clear. He does. 12 a little bit outside, trying to keep it pinned, but he's got the 43 of Mike RPM right there on his 6, doing himself a fantastic job, moving him well right back through the field. Oh, 12 car up high.
Oh, man.
Here comes the 2 car though. We're on board Diesel still. He's still holding it strong up here in this podium position. Liking this. Here comes the 1 car. All right. After getting that door checked, all kinds, that massive, crazy Iron Man save type of thing, Max Boost is finding himself back up in the front and charging back to try to get some of that clean air. Beautiful run by these boys right now. Car's hooking nicely. Let's go ahead. Oh, there we go. Little bit of contact here, or a lot of bit of contact. I'm not sure. But they're all going right now. Stacked up. Here it comes. Mike RPM for the bottom. 18 on the outside. DK Brownie trying to hold on to her. You think it's last lap? It may be. But hey.
Oh,
these boys are racing like it, so we're just going to stick right here, right with it. Oh, 18 DK Brown to buy it. Oh, real high.
3 wide.
3 wide, and he's a little contacted. Well, he's going to drift to the back of this fast pack, and he'll try to spool it up and get her back up here again.
Look at this.
Still
2
holding.
by 2 by 2, 4
almost
lanes
holding.
back.
A little bit of contact. 2 car comes up. 3 wide, giving some room.
Oh.
Whoa, the 12 car gets in. All contact, all kinds, spinning.
Oh, man.
Woo! That was some incredible racing right there, folks, and it ain't done yet. Oh, it is not done. Let's get up to a little more forward to the front here. Oh, man, so I think we're still green, or are we under caution?
Maybe we'll see once we cross this line. I think caution.
All right.
So we're still in the green?
Yeah, still green.
Copy that. All right, so we're still going real fast, folks. The 43 and the 1 are trying to check out right now, but they got a little bit of contact there to that wall, so that's going to allow these guys to get up on them here in just 1 second, because look who is coming. You got the bear. Oh, yeah. Bring the bear out of hibernation because here he comes right now in that third spot, and he's on a mad charge. He got something to prove, and he's going to get it done.
The bear's showing he's got a really nice long-run car because he kind of fell back there off the start, and he worked his way entirely through the field, and looks like he's gaining on these 2 leaders up here.
He is. He's got himself one fast hot rod. Again, he did have himself some troubles with the high line and did that the whole freight train thing on the way back to the back of the field, and then methodically worked his way throughout the field through some of that contact and everything else to find himself in that third spot in striking distance of the leaders and gaining as each lap winds down.
And how about Max Boost? Remember, he started tail end of the field, and he's sitting there in that runner-up catbird seat.
Yeah, that's a firm, sir, when it comes down to that one. He started in our 19th position, correct? So we're talking,
yeah,
that's all kinds like crazy last, and now he's up here.
He is
crazy first! Get it done! Come on, Max Booth! Throw down a hammer, son! Oh, he's all over this thing right now. He's doing one fine job for his sponsors. Chip Ganassi say, you're going to have a job come next week. You keep this up, boy. Yeah! And he's all over it, too. Up to the front. Got past Mike RPM in that petty Chevy right there. Trying to hold it down. He's got himself one fast piece here. I mean, it's a Chevy. I would expect nothing less. But, I mean, hey, you know, hey, I get you. I get you. He's utilizing all of that Chevy power right now, and I'm loving every bit of it.
I think by the end of this race, you'll see that 12 and the 2 car back up front.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. They're putting on a good race right there. These boys are starting to check out a little bit.
You know me. I became a betting man because I pick winners. And I rolled the dice with Seawork in the last 2 races at the Daytona, and hey, my pick came from last to first already. So
you're doing pretty good so far, bud. All right, when it comes down to that. So yeah, if I were you, if he ends up winning this race tonight, you make sure you go ahead and go get yourself lottery ticket, something like that, because you on fire, bud. And right now we're on C. Workman right now, and he's on fire. He's working his way throughout the field. Now he started in that 15th position, also started in the back of the pack, and now he has worked his way methodically as well up into the top 5. You're looking at he is solid top 5 right now. You have the Bear in third. You have Diesel right there in the 2 car. He is in that 4th position. Of course, Seawork is in the 5th. 6th place spot. That's the 36 of Celtics fan in that 6th spot. And then it looks like, is that the 8th, the RCR Chevy? Yes.
Ooh, pit stops.
Here we go.
Leaders coming into the pits.
All right. Now it's going to get a little interesting, folks. Leaders in. That's going to leave the 43 on deck right now.
Little bit
Let's
of a
go
short
ahead and try to
here.
bring it over to Mike.
That lead out.
Okay, so it looks like, okay, now you've seen that dip right there, folks. That was them signaling to the rest of the drivers that they're about ready to pit. Let's see if we're spot on here. And we are spot on here. Beautiful. That is textbook driving. That's pro stuff right there. And guess what? Those two are both pros. Go figure. All right, so let's rotate around. Sloppy Joe.
You have Max Boost. He's coming back out. He was your race leader when these pits started. So I'm going to be looking forward to see where he falls out through this if he maintains that lead. See, now he's short pitted, so he's going to gain a little bit of time on track than these guys that pitted after him.
Now, the only problem that he can possibly run into, Marley, you might be familiar with this as well, is that he's going to have, if everything goes proper in pits, he's going to have himself a little bit of a gap, or a pretty good gap. Now, the Bear and Mike RPM both came in together, so if they both come out together, they're going to be able to link up and draft, and they're going to be able to possibly run him down.
That is very true. Plus, they're going to have a lap fresher tires than Max Boost as well.
And you just seen him go past him right now on the bottom right there. That was Mike RPM and the Bear. You saw the 12 car also as he goes flying past him. This does put, or will, contact to the 9 car.
Right there.
Okay, so it looks like he is all clear from here on out. Everyone's cycling through their pits right now, folks. So We're going to go ahead and let them do what they're going to do and see where this cycles us back. It should cycle us back to max boost as our race leader.
So just to explain what we were talking about there with the gap from pitting a lap earlier, Mike RPM was all over the rear of that one car at max boost, and now he has I'd say about an 8 to 10 car length lead over him. But are those tires going to be able to hold up? Because now he's got one lap older tires.
And we've seen what happened to those cars that stayed out with those a few lap older tires as well. They ended up getting pushed to the back of the pack pretty quickly. So again, let's see what. But we also have to take into consequence of the fresh air. He has a fresh air. He gets to set sail. He gets to focus on his line and do a max power, max boost run throughout the rest of the stage, So, I mean, hey, you might be able to pull this Joker off. We're going to find out right now because they're forming up pretty quick behind him. And we're going to see where this comes down to right now.
That draft is killer.
We're going to get over to the bear here.
They can gain an extra 4 to 7 mile an hour faster down the straightaways being in a 3-car tandem like that versus one car being on its own like Max Boots is right now.
All right, so we're on that backpack. It looks like the bear's going to go ahead and take it underneath here. Good job. He's on a run now. He has himself a fast car. Let's see what he's going to try to get down for the stage 2. Does he have enough is what it is. Does he have enough time? What laps are we on right now, folks?
Slade, you got a copy?
I'm trying to work out a pit road situation here, boys. Sorry.
All right. Copy that. So we're just going to wait for a little bit of a lap count. We should be closing in at the final laps of this run here, where I'm thinking that we closer to 10 to go. Normally we have our lap tracker, but unfortunately, technology, gotta love it. So we're going to do the best we can. Right now, we are on that second place spot right now. They're trying to catch that leader. You see that leader right there, and they're gaining.
Caution's at one.
Oh, no!
Oh, caution is out.
That is going to be, so no.
Bunch them all up. There goes that lead.
Yep.
There goes that lead. Bunch them all up. Here we go.
You know Max Boost is just like, I ain't gonna go into it. Yeah, I ain't gonna go into it.
He feels like Chase Elliott did on Sunday night at Charlotte.
Oh no. So this is gonna flip things around a little bit.
Yep. I believe you're gonna see all these guys, even though they only have maybe 5 laps on their tires. I bet you're gonna see them all come down against them freshies.
No,
5 laps is a huge difference. You're talking almost a half a second on the racetrack difference between fresh tires and tires that got 5 laps on them.
Woo! And look at all these cars coming down pit road. You got some hungry drivers right now. Trying to get them positions.
Pitted late, maybe throw some 2 tires and try to gain track position. It's gonna be interesting to see here.
I'm extremely curious to see what's gonna go down here and if anybody stayed out, which I think possibly someone did. What do you know? It's the 24, that Hendrick Chevy. That's Jay Hyper right there. He decided to stay out.
That would be the second time he did that.
The lone soldier. Now, will this benefit him at the end? Because I'm not sure how many laps are left. So it all depends on.
How many laps do we have to go there, Slade?
Say that again.
How many laps do we have remaining of the stage?
Checking it right now.
Okay, we're waiting for our little count on laps, so we'll get that info to you as quick as we can. We know it's coming down to the end of the stage here. This is stage 2, coming up on that stage 3, but now we're under a late caution. We got 1 more lap to green.
Looks like he had a couple cars stay out.
We'll be restarting with 10 to go. We're right
10 to go.
We'll be restarting with 10 to go in the stage.
10 to go, so everybody can make it on fuel.
So unless that 24 has some kind of like
and Fluffy.
Yeah,
Fluffy
nitrous.
stayed out as well.
Yeah.
No, not Fluffy. I'm sorry.
Hold on, I'll see the number here. Just one moment. Oh, that's the 7 car. That's Workman.
Yes, that is. That's Workman. Yep. There we go. That custom car fools me every time.
I get you.
Going green this time.
All right, so it looks like we are about ready to go green here, folks. Stoked.
Right,
now
so
we
you
got the
them
first
old
two
tires,
cars
lead-in freshies.
are
boy.
on some old tires. You got everybody else on them for fresh feel goods. Let's see
Bunch 'em up,
how
turn
good
one.
the leaders are going to feel here in a moment.
Turn one's going to be interesting here.
Very
These fresh tires,
interesting.
we'll throw it right in there. Look at Max Boost making it 3 wide for the lead.
And just a push and a move, and we got to go. There comes the bear. We got to sing together. He is all
Max
over
said,
the
"I
one
gotta
of Max
go."
Boost. What is this? How is this? Hold on to her, boys.
Oh, man.
You got the two
Those
cars
old
on older
tires.
tires on the outside together. Thank goodness. So they're going to try to help each other and get as much track position as they can. We're trying to follow their progress to see if this was a good call or not. So far, still able to hold the outside. Max Boost out in front. Full boost going on it again. He's picking up right where he left off, and here comes it. This time he got more heat. He got the bear all over him.
He's got the bear all
And he got
over
Diesel
him
right
this
there.
time.
He got two cars.
Contact.
Woo!
Bear moved him up.
12
Bear
car.
moved him up the track.
Yeah, he did. They're still holding on to it.
They got
Good
the two
racing,
car-
side
Diesel
by
looking
side.
outside.
Oh, here comes the bear. Max Boost with himself
Oh,
the drift
Jay
move.
Hyper.
Oh, no. We got the 24.
Yeah,
Just
two-car
barrel
wreck.
rolling.
Oh, two-car
Oh,
wreck.
man. All kinds of ouch right there, folks.
I believe caution's going to be out at the line. That's going to bring us to a shootout for this stage. Oh, boy. Now, are you going to have a bunch of these cars trailing towards the back, or are they going to stay out? This is going to bunch it up again. This is going to be crazy.
I know, that should be. So that was 2 lap right there. And her car, so we should be going out with 5 to go. So that means
it's
that
about 5 lap shootout.
yeah, it's going to be a starting Parker for the pace car, because once we're inside that 5, oh, it's TD status, baby. It's touchdown. Here we go. All right, so we're under caution now. Let's go ahead and rotate a little bit here. See who's where at.
Oh, bunch of fakers,
Oh.
Oh, yeah, Max Boost, he took the pit. Oh man.
Uh-oh. Was he trying to fake it?
I don't know if he faked it too much and got caught. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
But it was wild. There was a lot of faking.
Missed it. Sorry, folks. I was trying to scroll around and hit the wrong car.
Yeah. Yep. You had all your leaders diving down like they were gonna go, and then all of them just whoop right back onto the track.
2 pace laps.
And they
two pace laps.
and they trapped Max Boost in there, and it looked like maybe the 2 car of Diesel went in with him.
So they're going to be stuck in the back, having to charge through this thing with coming in like 5 laps to go on stage 2. This is going to be pretty interesting, folks. Now, this is going to be no caution, so this is going to mean this is going to be a go and getter. Yeah, so try to keep it straight, try to keep it, clean, because if you get wrecked or you wreck somebody, your chances of getting them stage points move.
From the back,
out right out the window.
Big Destroyer, Dead Man, Max Boost, all these guys took some fresh tires. It looks like Galen. So you're going to have a bunch of cars from the back here with 5 laps to go with some nice freshies. And some guys up towards the front that are still on them old tires. So it's going to be a wild shootout here.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm excited to see this one right here. Let's see if they can hold on to it. Pittman, you okay, buddy? You all right? You got a copy?
I have a copy and I'm doing just fine.
All right, bud. So it looks like we're about ready to go green.
Got one more lap. Let the field catch up.
Okay, copy that. Thank you, Pittman. One more lap, and then we're ready to go green and send this guy on its way. I think we're going to be at a 4 to go. Either a 5 or 4 to go. So it's going to be close. 4 to go. Okay, so we're going to count it down right alongside you there, folks.
Slade, is it going to be 3 when we cross the line?
It'll be 4 to go.
Okay.
4 to go when we cross the line. All right.
All right. So we're
laps
inside the
shootout for
5.
these fellas.
Officially inside the 5 right now, folks. As they hit green, they're going to have 4 to go until the end of the stage.
And
We're going to try to keep it on our leaders here.
It looks like from 10th on Backtron, they all got freshies, so this is going to be interesting. Those top 10 cars on the motor tires and the 10 cars behind them with fresh tires. Here we go, guys. This is what we watch this for.
I'm worried, all right? You know, I'm a little worried. Dude, you might want to get out the way, dog. I'm just saying, all right? Because be careful. They're going to run you over.
These stages are like a race win. Let's go, baby. There's a
all kinds green, 4 laps to go on stage 2. And we got a green. Got the Bear with an awesome outside start right here. We're going to view back. We got a little bit of contact getting up to speed. Here we go. Oh, man. Okay, everyone's, we're good. A little bit of contact in the back, but everyone's up to speed.
Oh, yeah, there's not enough track for all these cars. Not for where they want to go, to the front.
So we're sitting DK Brown in that 18. He in the middle of all of this crazy. Oh, no!
Oh, we got a major wreck in the back.
We got to keep depth on a lot of caution. Like I said, we're inside that touchdown zone, and looks like the Bears trying to take it right now. But you've got the 43 of Mike RPM all over him. Looking for that moment, looking for that time to strike, because look who's in 3rd spot right now. C. Workman in that number 7.
Yeah, and look who's coming. Max Boost is flying through this field right now.
He's trying to get there. He probably got a little extra umping in his step right now due to the little misfortunes he had on the.
Oh, he's going 3 wide.
Whoa!
4 wide. We couldn't hang on underneath him.
We got cars spinning. They're trying to hold on to her.
Here he goes. He's going up. Oh my gosh, he's up to 5th place already. Those fresh tires. 2 to go at the line.
Yep, we are watching this right now. This is pretty awesome.
Oh man.
We got all kinds of guys.
Looks like that was actually our stage. That was actually our stage.
So that was fast, folks. That was in the stage right there.
That was fast. Those 4 laps went fast.
Yep. We're going to get our lineup here. Was it the Bear who took that one? Or was it Mike RPM?
I believe it was the Bear. I believe it was the Bear.
So we got the Bear, Mike RPM, and C. Workman. He finished out the 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and look back a little bit more. J-Mod right there. Yeah, good stuff, J-Mod. You my pick, buddy.
Max Boost up to 5th.
Don't count out the beast now. He's in one beast of a car. He's gonna make him, and he's gonna roar that thing through there to go and tangle with the Bear. So the Bear and the Beast gonna be duking it out. I like it. That sounds like something out of Godzilla.
I want to see a little something out of this rookie, the rookie that they got going on this year in Deadman out in that 9. I want to see what he can do. He can get that car up there to the front.
All right. Well, we've got a green flag right now. He's got some time to prove it and show it. So we got a little bit of contact right off the bat there. We're on board J-Mod right now in that 31. That beast Chevy right there. He's about ready to roar on these guys. Got a little bit of contact action, 3 wide. Trying to get her together. Oh, got the 1 trying to hold that bottom line. Still getting these cars up to speed. See Workman out there giving J-Mod a great push on the outside. But look at the 13 all over the bumper of the 1, maybe too much on the bumper. Because, holy Jesus. You just get some right now, folks. Look at this Pismo Flip Cam right here, a.k.a. our high-speed, oh, man.
We got a major at the 2 car.
Oh, man, we got some wrecking.
Jay
some spinnings. J-Mod up in that one. No, he's got it still.
You can tell it's race day, boys.
Oh, yeah, we definitely tell it's race day. I think we're going to be under caution on that one, but I'm not.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. So we got a little caution there. See, the Bears leading this Joker. We got Mike RPM in that 2nd spot. Looks like that's the 2 car, I believe. Let me get a little verifications here.
The 2 car was in that accident.
No, that's the 1. I'm sorry.
Max.
They had the similar paint colors.
They got Galen right behind him and Sloppy Joe in that 8.
And look at Max
And
Boost, man.
Big destroyer. Yeah, up to third again.
Man, he's sitting back up there. He got himself one awesome hot rod. All right, they're gonna have to check him for his boost limit. Actually, make sure that he's not over it when he finishes his race.
Yeah, make sure you don't have nitrous strapped under
Oh,
that
you know
thing
he probably got a
somewhere.
little something, man. Check under the seat. Check under the seat.
As long as all the ballast stays in their cars, you know. Not like Denny Hamlin.
That's a fur. No, look at this here, folks. So we're going to have a little race action off from pit road. We're going to go and view a little further back here. All right, so Bear was leading this dude. We're going to have the camera on him. Let's see where he comes out at.
Awesome.
There we go. Race off pit road. Bear's out. The 2. Oh no, that's a 1. All right, Max Boost right there. He got some, but Mike RPM got him. It looks like Mike RPM's going to be that race leader. Bear's going to go and hold it strong on the outside.
Our pace car fell asleep.
No, I had technical difficulties. I had a black screen. I thought I got disconnected.
Well, we surprises with
in that pace car.
with the tremendous battle that we endured just getting into this race. I was like, this better be one amazing race, all right? Because we went through everything and then some to get into it. So I'm just super stoked we're here to bring it to you, folks. And I appreciate everyone's patience at the beginning. Epic, guys. You guys are awesome. And so, I don't know there, Marley, but it feels like a Century 21 lap.
I was just gonna ask you. So if I wanted to buy a house in Muckaville, New Jersey,
Buckaville,
who
New
would I
Jersey.
call?
Love it. But the clever names are just epic. This is good stuff. So Century 21 is Left Turns Broadcasting's official sponsor. They're taking extremely great care of us and all of our fans out there, doing some special things. We're doing gas giveaways for our subscribers, all brought to you by Century 21. Again, it's the New Millennium Home Realty Company, all over the world. I'm sure you've known this.
Lap, Pittman. You're going one more lap.
Sure, you've known and seen this whole Century 21 before, but they're coming out a whole new era now. So look them up for any questions, comments, concerns you may have. All right, so it looks like we are still under caution.
Hey, and a shout out to NASCAR Heat 4 for subscribing to Left Turn Broadcasting.
Oh, good reminder there. Yes, thank you. NASCAR Heat 4, you guys are epic. We've been following all kinds since day one. And again, Dan, you guys, hats off to you on the programs you guys are putting together over there, the Pro Series, everything. Just, again, you are our inspiration for all this, so thanks again. Appreciate you reminding me of that there, Marley. Great job.
Absolutely, absolutely. Get us that tracker, boys. Please.
Oh, yeah. Please give us that tracker, all right? Because this would make this stuff a lot more fun and a little easier on our part. But we're going to have fun with it no matter what. So, because you guys are doing a fantastic job. Keep bringing us this amazing
and shout out
simulation.
to Venmo. We got that sponsorship open for you guys.
Yep. We are waiting for you to hear back on that one, Venmo.
Giveaways.
Mm-hmm. See that it's going to be cash out. You better act soon.
Yeah, all right. Looks like we're going green
There
here.
we go. All kinds green, super green. Bear on the outside. Mike RPM on the bottom. Let's see who's going to have what, because you got max boost, all kinds of boost in that third position. Low and fast. He's going to try to hook this thing around the bottom. Look at this, though. We got the 8 car, that RCR Chevy. That's Sloppy Joe trying to get something down the outside. That 12 car that we seen not too long ago, end over end. Yeah, they put all kinds of super glue, duct tape, anything on that thing, and they got that thing now. It's back up here.
200-mile-an-hour tape is what they call it in NASCAR truck.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's meeting the stress test right now because it's up here in that top 10. I'm loving it.
Bear's holding pretty good there on the outside, but he needs to find his way down. Oh, little slide up by Mike.
He's got a little bit of room. Let's see if they can get this outside line to scream. 2x2, stacked up for the lead. Here it goes. Here goes Max Boost. Full Boost is what his new nickname is going to be because he's in it right now. Trying to get some. He's got that. Cleared. Now see if we can work both lines here. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He's going to keep this thing
don't
glued
count
on the
out
bottom.
don't count out that 13 car Galen either, because he's been lurking around the top 5 all afternoon.
Very patiently, and look like we got a little loose action there, a little contact. That 8 car.
He's out. Caution's out.
Oh, caution's out, folks. Caution's out. We just seen a little remnants of that contact there. Not sure exactly what started that one. Racing to the line. All right.
Looks like
Caution back out again.
Way there, right before the line.
All right, it's going to rotate through, try to get us to the little more forward part of this line. Max boost. Let's go ahead and throw it on this guy. A little Cinderella story action coming down at you. Guy starts in the back of the pack, and now he's just up here doing everything he can to sustain the lead. Right? He's had to battle through the field multiple times. Had himself a little. He outfaked himself into pit road, and now drove his car up to the top 5. Whoa! Here we go.
That's interesting.
Yep.
Your leader stayed out, but everybody else pit. That's not good.
No.
Oh, man. That's not good at all.
He's probably feeling like a really lonely person right now.
Yes, he is.
Let's get to our extremely lonely leader.
He feels
here.
like a Chevy on race day.
Man. That's Galen. He's all. I mean, you ever have that feeling where you walk into like supposedly party that you're scheduled to go to? You walk into a building and nobody's there, and you see like maybe 1 or 2 people looking at you kind of funny, like, what are you doing here? And it's like a costume contest. Okay, so you show up in this monstrosity, and you're in the wrong address, and you walk into some other building. Think of how much of a fool you felt. I'm pretty sure that's how he's feeling right now, sitting out here all by his little lonesome. Oh.
Hey, Tron, is that a true story?
No.
It kind of sounded like a lot of detail to be a made-up story, Tron.
No. I mean, and you sure as heck wasn't dressed up all 70s out with the big old afro and these white platform zip-up boots and this teal blue suit thing going on with the sparkles. You sure weren't wearing any of that either.
Whoa!
Whoa! Uh-oh.
Okay,
I'm not sure.
That left a mark on my pace car.
It looks like the 12 came zooming up there, and when he tried to blow it up, he caught the leader, and the leader has damage now. So
I don't know what happened there. It seemed like something just detonated on the track. I mean, like, was there some kind of IED that we didn't know about, or something like that? Because
my Lord, something else is happening too.
Nah, I think, Mike, our opinion is either that was a lag or he just went directly in front of me and stopped.
All right,
no,
folks.
He's lagging. We're watching it on the screen. He's lagging. He's got connection issues. That's what caused that.
So we're under caution, but we are just having a little bit of technical difficulties today. As you saw, we did have a problem getting into the stream in the first place, so we're fingers crossed right now, trying to make it to the end of this race. We are in stage 3 right now, under caution, about halfway through. I'm thinking, what is our lap count there, Slade?
We're working on some situations here, man. I don't have a lot.
Okay, copy that. We'll be back here in just a moment here when it comes to our lap counts and just trying to see where we're at on track. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a shame for our leader. I believe when technical stuff like that happens, normally they get their spots back before this restart here. They'll get it all figured out.
So we're rotating through camera angles right now, folks. We're just kind of we're not sure who's where. There's a lot of contact, some kind of issues on track. They're just getting everything sorted out, so bear with us. So far, we've had a lot happen in this broadcast so far, bud. I mean, it feels like we've been here for like a week.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can barely tell it.
Cars, they're in turn 3 and 4. Go pick up the leaders in 3 and 4.
You can barely tell that we missed the first 20 laps because there's been a lot of action.
a lot. So we're hoping to keep it as entertaining as we can here, folks. But man, these technical difficulties, no one has any control over. We just got to roll with it. You know, it's
So Tron, if I wanted to buy a house in Scottyville, Alabama, who would I call?
Scottyville, Alabama, huh? Oh, I mean, that's a rough neighborhood. All right, that's a rough neighborhood. I mean, Scotty Bville. Oh man, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure you get a great deal out there, especially. But you're definitely gonna want to contact Century 21. They'll even find you a place out there. Okay, I'm not sure if you want to go to Scotty Bville, but I'm just
Speaking of Scotty B, we forgot to mention because of all the chaos at the beginning.
Yeah.
Scotty B, he actually unfortunately had to miss this event tonight, but he will be receiving his 10 points for an excused absence. But shout out to Scotty B.
Unfortunately, we're missing him in his Hendrix 88 Chevy. But here we go, folks. We're going on the green now. Here we go. Woo! Let's crank it up a little bit. What do you say? Let's get this fire back up. Got some aggressive racing going on right here.
Very aggressive.
I just saw that 3 wide all kinds right there, and then of course we're still stacked up side by side. You got a high line, you got a low line, you got any kind of line they can find right now. Bottom line really starting to take off, make a little bit of run here. Let's see where some of our fast runners are. Got max boost, kind of stuck back at half boost right now in the back of this pack. Move a little more forward. We got Diesel up here running in that 4th position. 12 cars made his way back. Looks like he's going to try to find himself. That's Big Destroyer. We got 3 wide.
For the lead. Oh, look at that 12 car.
Whoa!
Oh.
It's like the 8 went high and dry there.
And the 8 had
the
a
2 cars trying to find something on the outside. That's Diesel.
Look at that 2 Penske cars fighting for first.
Yeah, and the team owner right now is probably chewing his nails off because, wow, these guys are not giving each other any kind of breaks or shakes in this matter. There's no shake and bake in this one.
That 21 car is also a Penske car. Wood Brothers is Penske, and he's sitting up there looking for third.
Look at all this starting to unfold right now, folks. Here comes the 18 car right now. Oh, he's got himself an epic run going to the bottom. Oh, he's in the apron. Hold on to it. Ooh, bringing it back. That's DK Brown right there trying to hold on to her. He got himself some of that butter action, and he slid up. Luckily, that man in that 13 Jermaine Chevy.
That 12 car is loving all that racing going on back there.
Oh, but it'll only be a moment before they get back up to him. I guarantee it. Look at this, because that pack is coming.
21 and the 2 are starting to put a little distance on the field.
And look at this, the 34 of Marcus sitting up here in the top 5 in that 4th position right now, doing himself a fine job, kind of coming in out of nowhere. Didn't see him.
Where did he come from?
Yeah, I know.
Where did he come from? Moments.
Little sneak attacker is what that is. But look at this, he's got himself some fast help coming up on his 6 right now. That's that 1 car max boost. And he is looking, and he has help also. That's see working that 7 car. He's got himself a fast hot rod. These guys are trying to link up and get up here to the leader, and they do. They find him. Here comes the 2 and the 34. Marcus right there. Diesel underneath with the max boost, all on the bottom line, trying to make a run, getting that 12 car to the high side, 12 car high and dry. That's Big Destroyer. Trying to hold on to the outside. Looks like the 2 is going to go ahead and take that guy. Take that guy strong.
And Marcus up to second.
What an amazing run for Marcus. Doing himself a fine job holding on that thing. Oh, here we go. 2, 3 wide. Car sliding around, trying to hold it. Max Boost getting drifted back just one spot. Here comes C. Workman in that 7. That number 7 spot, or number 7 car, in the 3rd spot. Max Boost still all over him. That 12 car, that Penske holding himself an amazing line on the outside. That's Big D Destroyer. Still stuck out there, but look like he got a little bit of company so you don't feel alone.
Here goes the 7.
Uh-oh. There goes Marcus in the 34, a little outside, and he's rode up. That's going to stack him up pretty good right here. That's going to allow those leaders to take off just ever so slightly.
Very impressive run by that 7 car, Workman. You know,
he's doing work right now.
I mentioned earlier in the broadcast that I wanted to see how he would do at a different track other than a plate track, because those plate tracks are so there's so much equality at those tracks because of the draft is so strong. You know, it really shows at these other tracks, you know, who's got speed, who's got the most speed, and the fact that he's running up there in that 2nd position, that's an excellent job.
Yeah, I mean, and he was doing himself a fine job yesterday. You know, pretty much decimating the field over there. So he's one talented driver, and he was, you know, putting down at the Xfinity. Now he's over here in Cup, really showing his talents and his speed over here. So great work. Keep my eye out on him because he's definitely going places.
Well, he's got a whole rearview mirror of nitrous right now. That's what I'm just gonna call Max Boost.
You're gonna call him nitrous. Nice. Go get him, Nitro. Oh man, we got all kinds. Oh yes, again, we're bad with nicknames. Marley has about 10 billion of them. So I mean, yeah. So it's all fun and games here. But you got the nitrous circus right there, trying to get something done on the bottom. Coming up on the 7 car right now. That's C. Workman. Let's get back to those guys a little bit.
There you got Vin Diesel in 1st. You got Clockwork in 2nd. You got Nitro in 3rd.
Yeah, Clockwork. I like that. Like Clockwork. That's C. Workman, man, because he's clocking in right now. He's going to work. He's doing work. All kinds of work right now. I think I put him on the overtime clock due to his race yesterday. So he put in the OT today, and he's going to make it count. Here comes Nitrous Circus right now trying to get something done. That's Max Boost. Looking inside. Here he comes.
Looking in there.
He found the button, and he hit it. He's got company as well. You got that 8 car. Don't ever count out that RCR Chevy.
Coming up behind him, he said, I got to go. I got to go.
Sloppy Joe and Galen right there in that 13 Germain Chevy. But look, here comes DK Brown, that 18 also. These guys lining up, trying to get tough here.
None of these guys like how far that 2 car is getting out.
Nope.
Out front, starting to check out.
They're going to track him down. They keep this up, though. Uh-oh, look at this. C. Workman just got punched to the outside. They might have heard the overtime remark. I'm sorry, buddy. They want you off that clock.
His way back. And there's the bear. Where the heck did the bear come from?
Oh, that's no surprise. Come on. That's the bear, dude. That's only a matter. Give him a minute, and he'll find his way up to the front. I mean, he's just back there chewing up the competition. That's all. Oh, and look at this. Get ready for a dive move.
Yeah, he was looking.
Oh no! Or are they actually going to line up? That looks like right now we're lined up, trying to stay, but nope. The 8 looks a little low. They're trying to catch this front runner. They're going to. They keep this up right now. All these cars are all lined up. This is 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. 8th, 9th, and 10th. And 11th back there, too.
Bear looking inside the 13.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure on our lap count, but if we can find that out, that would be fantastic. I know that just by the tempo of this race, it's getting down the nitty-gritty.
Oh, little contact with the 43 and the 13. Oh, more contact.
Uh-oh.
Onto the apron.
Trying to hold on to it.
Oh, that sent Workman into the wall.
Man, right now, Diesel in that number 2 car has remained about the same gap and distance, and these guys have been lined up nose to tail trying to catch him. And it looks like they're finally just now starting to gain. He's got himself a really good car.
Yes, he does.
Look like Bear's looking a little outside action. Got that 12 car. Still trying to keep her dialed. Big Destroyer trying to do
Bear's
something.
looking inside, outside.
He's definitely playing pick a view in that rearview mirror.
Well, you know that one car is fast. If I were the Bear right now, I'd be pushing the crap out of that one, trying to catch up to that 2 car.
Uh-oh, let's see who's the Big Destroyer going to go with right now. Uh-oh, looks like he's going to drop the bomb on the inside.
Yep.
Uh-oh, Max Boost up to the outside. He's had himself one of the fastest cars throughout the day. Now he's going to find himself a little bit of that high and dry and the no man's land kind of thing out there. Ooh, Bear, a little bit of a wiggle. Oh, a little bit of contact. This is an awesome race. This is all for second spot. And meanwhile
that 2 car Diesel, he's just checking out.
3 wide contact from Max Boost right there. That looked like that was
shoved his way through there.
Did. Wow.
Look, Max Boost right in the wall. And the lap before that caught Workman as well. Drivers' tempers are starting to show.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're wearing, their tires are getting wore, their patience are wore. Sloppy Joe right now on this 8 car, this RCR Chevy, finding himself in that 3rd spot, right behind that Penske, right behind the 12 right there. Big Destroyer trying to drop this bomb down on these guys and try to get up there and get this win, but he is running out of time.
Hey, Slade, you got a copy? You got a lap count for us? Thank you, sir.
Right, so we definitely know that
the pace car has a blue motor.
39 to go.
How many, sir?
39.
39 laps to go. That means we got pits and all that in play here. So this thing's far from over.
And do we have a motor problem on the pace car? Is that what I heard?
A pace car blew a motor.
Oh. So that's what you get for driving a Chevy, Pittman.
It wasn't a Chevy, that was a Toyota.
Yeah. Driving a Toyota, that's right, that's even worse.
Crash out there under caution.
Should have drove a Chevy, dude. That's what I meant. That's what I meant to say. You shouldn't have drove a Toyota, should have drove a Chevy. You've been fine.
Alright, well I'm pushing him back to the garage. Y'all have fun.
Alright, buddy. Take care, Pittman.
Pit stops underway. You got the 13 of Galen. He's our first taker right now.
All right, so we have, again, about 37, 36 laps to go. We got pit stops commencing here shortly.
Yeah, you got quite a few takers on pit road right this second.
Well, that's, again, when that leader stretched out that lead as far as he has, and he's remained out there. What a strong hot rod that guy has, man.
Yes.
That is some impressive work right here. This is 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. All right there. You just seen that 2 car of Diesel screen past your view.
You had C Workman just missed the pits.
Oh,
have to
no.
limp it around. Oh, what a bad break. He's having a great run.
Okay, looks like here comes our leaders. Leaders all coming into pit road except for Mr. Nitrous.
Man, look at the ground that they gained on Diesel coming to the pits.
Wow.
His whole lead, he just gave up there coming to the pits. He woed up way too early.
Well, hopefully nobody got themselves a black flag of some sort or anything like that.
Well, that could be. Maybe Diesel was woed up just fine, and that 8 car came in flying fast.
We're going to find out right now, because right now we are on our leaders here. These are coming down to some of our last pit stops. Green flaggers all underway. Here comes Max Boost, who was our race leader.
Oh, they're coming out side by side, Slappy and Diesel. Oh, boys, how you going to do this?
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Side by each right there. This is for the lead.
On the apron.
Oh! And here comes the 13 of Galen. He has nowhere to go.
Oh,
He
he's
goes in the
right
middle.
between him.
Oh no!
Oh, it put the 2 car
Contact!
in the wall. Wrecked the 2 car.
That was the 2. Yep, that was
Your
our
loser
race
just
leader.
got
We
wiped
got
out.
more cars. Oh, we got more cars
We got
wrecking.
more cars.
Oh no! Oh, that was unfortunate right there.
Oh man, what a run! All gone.
Okay, so I'm not sure if we're under caution yet. We're
I'm
still,
not sure if we're under
yeah,
caution.
we're just kind of holding our breath right now.
Okay, caution is going to come out as soon as this cycle is over here.
Okay, copy that.
Slade, in case you didn't hear, pace car is out of commission.
That's right.
All right, folks. So looks like we are going to be under caution. And again, we probably going to be winding down to around 20 to go, so they might be able to make it the rest of the way, depending on. Again, these guys just pitted, so.
Oh, it's going to be tight. I believe you get around 20 laps to the fuel tank, and the fuel is one thing. It's the right front or right rear tire that's the other thing.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting if anybody else is gonna have flat tire in front of their name today.
Yeah, and I'm curious on what our running order is going to be when it comes down to, you know, this late pit or this late caution in this stage right here. So I mean, it's going to be, I don't know. I think it's going to be a little too. It's still too far off for the end of the race for them to make it. I think, don't you? Because we were just at 35 or whatnot. So. We're going to find out right now, folks. Again, we're still on hold here. Looks like.
Trying to see. I mean, what's going on with the caution here?
Yep. Now I'm just scrolling through our cars. Just give us one moment. Going to get us to the little more forward of the field here. We knew that Max Boost and the Bear, the 12 car, all those guys were right up there in the front.
Wonder where Diesel came out here through all this, because he was our race leader.
Okay, so now
clipped.
we have an amazing run right here on the inside. If this contains, or just stay the way it's at. That one car really got himself an amazing run on the bottom of the Bear right there.
Caution's now out.
All right, so I believe caution
is
is out. All right, so caution will come out here. Folks, we're going to get these guys woed up and slowed up. Like I said, very impressed right now that we are still got this broadcast on right now with a lot of the technical difficulties that we've had throughout the evening.
Man, it looks like through all that, it looks like Diesel fell back to about the.
Oh, he's in a world of hurt after that, because that was contact with
13th position. 13th is what he fell back to. First to 13th.
Ouch. That is a rough one right there, folks. You see a lot of those cars blown up right there. Still got a really big
I
field.
expect all these guys to take 4 tires and gas here, because from here on out, if it goes green, they can make it the rest of the way, or it's going to be real close either way.
All right. I am curious, because these boys, they've been throwing down some pretty good racing. Like a lot of that side-by-side action. Man, they had a really beautiful run going in stage 2. Okay, here we go. Race off pit road. Let's see what's going to happen.
Yep, like I don't really see any strategies there. I think there was just a lot of, everybody knows they needed tires.
Right.
Tires, and more tires. Throw an extra pair in the cab for me, will you?
Yeah. Just let them figure out how to change them while I'm in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right now, and that and fuel. So I'm sure they want those tanks topped off as much as they can, make sure they can make it to the end, especially with that fuel. So I get, but you're stating that earlier though. The tires are more detrimental than than our laps on fuel, right?
Yes,
well, for the most part.
I'm gonna say tires are more important. Definitely, I know from experience running here at Atlanta, my right front tire gets eaten alive, and when I run out of gas, my tire is just about on wires. So it's definitely a track that eats up your tires here.
Well, let's hope they got it all sorted out now, because we got that green going right now. These guys are dropping the hammer. Here comes the 13 of Galen. He's going to try to launch out there. He got a little bit of contact by that 8 car.
Oh, 3 wide.
Yep. Bears on the outside. Close to the wall. Trying to hold it off there. Little more contact.
Really had to whoa up there.
Oh! Here comes the 8 car. Here comes that RCR Chevy. That's Sloppy Joe trying to find
like
something.
Somebody stole their lunch money. Holy cow.
He is on him right now. Let's see what's going to happen with this race later here. Here it comes. Dive move to the inside. Trying to get down to that corner. Get him a little loose. Galen and that Jermaine Chevy really trying to keep those RPMs up. Break that draft a little bit. Not let these guys get such a massive run on them. But they're on that bumper right now.
That 13 car, you know he's fast. He's just been lurking patiently in that top 5, just letting these guys run their stuff and maybe sitting back and just watching. Now he's got his point, he's got some clean air finally.
Yeah, and right now they're lined up, so that means that they're going to try to. Looks like we see a little bit of patience on the track right now, folks. But just as soon as I say that, right?
Yeah, where'd that 8 car go?
Alright, so
where'd the 8 car go?
Where did the 8 car go?
I've seen Mike RPM underneath him. I don't know where the 8 car went.
Uh-oh. I want to be played a vanishing act there, because I see Max Boost.
And watch him. Poof! There he is in first.
It's that new camo color is what he got. It's a new style of camo. It's called Invisible.
Oh. My car.
Oh, here we go.
Underneath
on the outside. He's trying to force him to the outside. Galen gets to the outside. Let's get to that. Woo! Mike RPM underneath the 13 of Galen takes the position. Barely.
Looking for a crossover.
Nope. I'm working. I'm trying to get up there. Here we go.
He's looking.
Mike got that run on that draft right there, so it looks like Galen's going to try to do the same thing. Drift back just a little bit, get that run. He wants to get that fresh air again.
There's Marcus up there again.
Again? All right.
Look at him coming.
He might have a little something for the end, but look at this. Mr. Nitro Circus, Max Boost right there coming back into 4th place.
Mr. Nitro. Here he comes.
We got Travis Pastrana as his crew chief. And he is looking low right now. Look like he's going to take that 3rd spot. He does. 13 goes to the high and outside Galen.
Going for 2nd as well. No. Oh, yeah. No. Not quite. Shut the door.
Beautiful running by these guys so far. Look at this. Let's get a little right in the middle of it. What do you say? Look at this 12 car right here. Big Destroyer trying to get it done. Sitting back in this 6th position right now. Galen still dropping back.
Some of these guys are probably thinking tires, fuel.
So they're kind of hanging, I think, trying to stay in line, try to, keep the best run they can, and then wait for a car to maybe slide up a little bit, and then pounce.
Make sure that they're good to go, and then pounce.
But look at this.
It's not as big as Talladega here, but you can save a little bit of gas when you run back there in the pack.
Sure. Oh yeah. Now, in doing so, it doesn't look like these guys are saving any kind of fuel because they're hauling the nail right now, bud. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's just pinned. There, we're going fast. We're doing everything we can. I mean, they're running hard right now. Look at this lead. Oh, here we go. Inside. Let me look here.
There goes Max.
There he goes. Travis Pastrana's protege right there. Trying to get to him. There we are. On board. There he is. Mr. Nitrous Circus of his own right there on the bottom, looking for that second spot. He's trying to get himself back in the front.
We haven't talked about Celtics, man, all day. There he is in that 36 car looking for third place.
Oh, copy that, man. Yeah, look at him. Kind of moved his way through the field, ever so quiet-like, you know, stealth action. Makes his way when it really counts, which is at the end of this race. Well, you'll look for him at the end, see if he might be able to sneak attack her right in there and take this thing home. Because right now he's looking pretty good, except for a little bit of a butter action. Yeah, he did. He got just a tiny bit of butter, but he had the 12 of a destroyer right there. Oh man!
He probably liked it when we weren't talking about him. That's that broadcasting curse.
That commentator curse.
Yep, commentator curse. There you go.
I love it. I mean, no, they hate it. But look at this here. We got Max Boost in that one car doing himself a fantastic job, getting himself back up in the front here, trying to search down that 43. And that's Mike RPM trying to get it done right there.
Don't look now, but that 2 car, he's coming. You know how fast his car was. He was able to check out on the field.
On the entire field. So now will he be able to make it past?
He's worked his way up to 6th place right about now.
And I know these laps are winding down. You know, we're probably getting close to inside the 10. You know, it's really getting critical when it comes down to...
He's up to 5th.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said he's up to 5th.
Oh, okay.
Diesel's coming.
He's there. He's all over the bumper right now of DK Brown on that 18. Sorry.
14 laps to go.
14 laps to go. Close. See, I was just judging by the tempo of the field here, and I see business be picking up. So I was like, I know.
This is gonna be real close on gas and tires. I'll tell you that. Really close. You might see some guys that have to dive off and take a splash and dash.
Oh, so it could come down to strategies. Very interested to see how this is going to go. As we got, Max moves outside, stuck outside, but look at this. Here comes the 2 car. Diesel's had himself a pretty fast car. And now he's trying to turbo Diesel around the 7.
Workman, working his way back up there.
But now he's stuck on the high side. He's trying to find himself a hole in the bottom. There he goes. Look at underneath Sue Workman. And that's
dove that thing
down
there.
He did.
Nice, making it stick.
That was on a wing and a prayer. I love it. Great move. Awesome running.
More prayers.
Yeah, more prayers. Yes. Your prayers were answered. Great job. Now keep going. All right, so we're going to go ahead and try to get ourselves a little bit forward of the field here.
Those front 4 cars, they're lined up pretty nice. They're trying to check out from the rest of this field here.
Yeah. On board our leader now, Mike RPM, doing himself a fine job trying to lead this fast pack of cars around this Atlanta track. They have got up to his bumper now, and now it's just a matter of time before someone's going to try something. 18 goes a little high. Look at this. Celtics fan underneath, getting up to that podium position right now in that top 3rd spot. Mike RPM still trying to do himself a great job running this bottom line, charging out in front. See if he's going to try to disrupt this draft.
43 had 4 lag incidents in the race, and also gives 3 after screening to go to back and stay there. He did not. He's not been scored.
Okay, so he is not scored as our leader?
43 has not been scored at the moment.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry, I couldn't quite understand.
Violation for the 43 car.
So we have a lag policy at NBN where if you lag off the correct 3rd time, then you'll be asked to, or if you lag the 2nd time, then you have to go to the back and stay there. And that will cause a 3rd wreck, which results in a penalty and he's not being scored. The 3rd offense is to back out of the race. If you do not do so, so 43 is not being scored at the moment.
Okay, so due to infractions on the track, the 43 is not our race leader. It is the 12 car is our race leader.
Is our race leader.
12 car is our race leader. Copy that. Okay, due to infractions on the race, the 43 is not our race leader. The 12 car is. So we're going to go with that.
I'm wondering if Big Destroyer knows that as well, because he's looking pretty patient right in there in that second spot. Okay.
Okay, so Big Destroyer, you're on board our leader now. That's going to put Celtics fan. Oh yeah.
Where did he come from?
I don't know, but he's there. And look at the two. Two's charged his way up. Diesel now doing a little turbo diesel action, trying to maneuver his way throughout. Look like Mike RPM going to the high to the outside here. Let these cars go underneath him. Still racing around. We got a really fast bottom line here. We got a shape up of about 5 cars. Got the top 5, top 6, all trying to make it happen, all within striking distance of this race win at the end. Now we should be coming into our last few laps when it comes to the race in general.
5 laps to go.
5 laps to go, copy that. All right, so we got 5 to go, coming into 4 to go. We're leaving our onboard right here, our race leader, which is Big D Destroyer, in that 12 car, that Penske.
We got a 6-car pack right here that are just waiting to pounce.
I want to see what's going to happen here because we're inside the 5, so that means no cautions.
Celtic was looking. He was poking the bear.
Oh, dude, look at here we go. We got Nitrous Circus back there. Travis Pastrana Jr. You're looking on the outside. Yeah, get him, Max Boost.
Diesel at the bottom.
Uh-oh.
Looking underneath. Then that 2-car. The little redemption story. Remember, he was leading our race with a big lead.
I don't know,
and he got taken out.
Here comes both of those fast cars that kind of drifted in the back, made their way throughout this field. Here they come again.
3 to go, right here.
3 to go on this guy. They're all over the 12 car. Can Max Boost and Diesel get it done and get past the 12 car of X Destroyer here. Big Destroyer trying to destroy this field right now, but it don't look like it will happen.
Workman looking.
Oh, he's on the outside. Woo, he's looking. He got him now. Diesel going to the front right now in that 2 Penske car. Oh, he got Max Boost right there on his bumper. You got C-Work trying to do work right now in that 3rd spot. Will they be able to take it? 2 to go.
Slide.
All 3 cars, 4 cars now. Celtics right there.
Look at who's up there in that 3rd spot.
Big D still drifting back.
Oh, what a power move! Look at
All right, just gotta leave right here because if I try to scroll around, we're gonna lose him.
He is all over that 2-car right now.
Last lapper right now, folks.
He's looking inside. Oh, couldn't make it
lap,
stick.
Let's get to it. Oh, okay, great. Got our leader here. Diesel right now. Oh, contact to the 36. C-Work trying to do something. Bring it back. Uh-oh. This is going to be it, folks. Last turns right here. 3 and 4 coming through.
Can he hold on to it? Oh, he's
there we go. Drag race to the finish.
He got cars in the grass.
Oh, we got a wreck at the finish. I don't know who got 2nd and 3rd. I think C-Work got 2nd. I know.
What an excellent finish to a crazy race.
That was a crazy race.
Man.
Absolutely, 100%. That was Diesel right there. Taking down that checkered.
Wow. Max Boost 2nd. C. Workman 3rd, bringing home a podium.
Oh, dude. Look at these guys, man. Really good work. Both these guys ran, both Diesel and C-Work did the Xfinity race last night. Hopefully that was able to tune up their skills for their Cup races today, because it sure looked like it helped, man. They're able to battle tremendous adversities, get themselves up to that podium finish. Congratulations to Diesel in that number 2 car, that Penske Ford right there, really getting it done. Man, that was race. Awesome right there. All right.
That was so much action.
All right, that was good stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark out
our label stuff. This one Thriller.
Oh, love it. That's perfect. Okay, so C Workman was second, right? I don't know who.
Third, I
who
believe.
was
Max
third.
Boost
Okay.
was second.
All right. All right. Nitro Circus got that second spot. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
our 3 nickname cars just took the podium. I said Vin Diesel,
Right.
Nitro Circus, and Clockwork.
Yeah, Clockwork. Yeah, doing work, man. Clock it in. I love it. That's awesome. Woo! That was some fun stuff. So we'll wait for our podium guys to get on over here, do a quick little interview action, and get everybody on their merry way there.
Yep. You got Diesel Rothgib first.
Mm-hmm.
Max Boost second.
Max second, Workman third.
Perfect. All right.
We got you.
Okay, we got you. Oh yeah, all in the same boat there. Diesel, we see you just got in here, but you wait for a minute, buddy. We're gonna get to you. All right, we're gonna get to you. Woo! Man, you got some.
John, we got our third place finisher, Mr. Clockwork, in the house.
Oh, Clockwork doing work out there. He clocked in all kinds, man. Brought back home this third place today after yesterday's run. Amazing job to you, C Work, man, getting it done in that 7 car. Buddy, tell us about your race and that just unbelievable battle that you had to go through from, I don't know how many times you were fighting it through that field, bud. Please enlighten us.
Well, first off, this South Point Ford Mustang was just amazing. Special paint scheme this week with the Gold Star theme for Memorial Day weekend. This is third place, is good run. Just goes out to all the Gold Star families out there, myself included. Had a cousin of mine that got killed in Iraq in June. His top 3 feels like a win almost, but this is third place. This run is for him, my family, and then all the other Gold Star families out there. But yeah, Tron, I swear we passed about 100 cars tonight. Starting all the way back in the 15th, and someone would hit the apron, or we would get checked on the outside and get shuffled to the back, and then work our way up to the front, get shuffled back. But yeah, when that final caution came out, was a little bit concerned just because it was right on the window. I wasn't necessarily worried about fuel, but the tires here, just because, Atlanta's one of these tracks where guys are going to have to pit for tires before they run out of fuel. So we was trying to take care of that right rear as much as possible while we were riding in line there, and then with about 10-15 to go, started working the way up through the field, because I felt I saved enough on that right rear. And then at the end, it was just your classic guys needing to hold the bottom because it was so valuable, and guys sliding around on worn tires. Couple times I almost thought I got to the inside of the one car, maybe once or twice when my nose got shot, but it was very slight. It's just a net code issue. But yeah, I mean, just to have 2 races, just to start off the season with 2 races in a row, just to have a shot at the win. It was pretty incredible and something I'm really happy to be a part of.
Well, not only that, but yeah, you're leading the points right now, right? You're on top of the leaderboard. So
yeah,
and then you finish with your 3rd place spot. Man, you're gonna have some decent points. You're gonna remain at the top of the podium-ish, if you will, when it comes to your points. So great job, great efforts all the way through today's race, and this is exactly what you're looking for right here, bud. Be up there in that top spots, especially in that podium thing. And showing it off for your sponsors, of course, and then getting it done for your points, buddy. So great job. Great work for you.
Yeah, awesome start to the season. Can't thank Slade great enough to have me on this team. Pocono Raceway for being a big supporter of this. And, of course, last but not least, glory to God. Good start to the season, and we're going to keep it rolling.
Man, well, congratulations. You great job getting that work done today. You clocked in something fierce. Got that OT. Got that overtime, man, like no one's business today, and it really paid off. So great job, and you're going to see that in your paycheck, huh? So good job.
No matter how big the money is, I'm just happy to be a part of a league like this, and with the competition that's in here, it's been great.
You did a really good job. Marley, you got anything for Workman here, bud?
Yeah, Clockwork. That's what I call you now. That's your new nickname, Clockwork. Because at the end of the race, it's like Clockwork. You're always there. And you made me a bet, man, last week. rolling with you as my picks, and you paid off. And this week, I said, during the race, I said, I'm real interested to see how you do this week, because plate tracks have such an equality amongst all the cars. Speed isn't really much of a factor because of how strong that draft is. A track like this here really shows the kind of speed that you have in your car, and you definitely impressed. You had speed all day, worked your way through the field multiple times, did an excellent job. Mr. Clockwork, that's your new name.
Yep. By Clockwork, and he's clocking in, man. He even gets the overtime clock. How about that? So great job, buddy. Good work for you today, dude. Really good job.
Hey, thank you. We'll see you next week.
You got it, buddy. Pleasure to see you. All right, let's get our second place guy up on this thing, Mr. I don't know how many nicknames we come up, for Max Boost. Max Boost, you got a copy?
We just had him. Hold on, having a little technical difficulties here.
Mm-hmm. It's typical when it comes to our night.
Yeah, it's no different.
Man, talk about working on. I mean, like, if you want to call, because we have our car. Our car is the booth right here. And man, did we have to throw every kind of adjustment at our car, the booth today, just to get this thing to the checkered flag. I mean, woo! I can imagine the kind of stuff the boys are going through out there.
Our pace car blow motor.
Yeah. Oh my! I mean, come on. Woo! I mean, that was, like I said, a very intense race. Wait.
We got waiting for his mic to turn on here.
Yep.
You got a copy there, Max? His mic is muted at the moment. Hold on. There we go. We got you, Nitro Circus.
Yeah. So Max Boost, look at you, buddy. You had yourself one impressive run today. You were able to get out, lead the field. You were able to drive your car up through the field. You had I don't know what happened on pit road. We're thinking that it was you faked yourself out on pit road. So you had to start at the back of the pack with 5 laps remaining. I mean, man, you went through it all out there. And then on top of which, you got yourself some really cool nicknames throughout this race. So, buddy, first of which, you got to give us an insight of how this Nitro Circus Max Boost deal did out there today, bud, because you were killing it.
That's awesome. I gotta hear these nicknames. Yeah, it was a crazy race. I started last, worked my way up to the lead. Something happened, went back to last, worked my way up to the lead. Felt like for 8 times in a row, but yeah, I missed pit road. That was all on me. I totally tried to fake him out and faked myself out and had to back up.
Oh, we called it!
We called it.
That was awesome. And you drove through there like a madman, dude. I think you had that Max Boost nitrous button just pinned the whole time, dude. Like, we thought we were gonna see something out of the Fast and the Furious, where he just maxes the thing out to blow the headers, and the mad scientist has to go back in there and put it back together. But man, you did yourself one fantastic job. We're talking, you did some Travis Pastrana stuff there, coming through there at like the 3 wide, and just stacked up 2x2, sometimes 3 wide. Finding the bottom, taking him on the high side, wherever it was open, dude. Man, give us an insight.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know racing with these guys that if we were to go 3 wide, everybody can handle it. They're all extremely talented. So I mean, if there was an opening where I could get my nose past a wheel, I was going for it. We're having fun. It's the second race of the season. We wanted to put on a show for you guys. Thank you for your commentary. It's been awesome. You guys kicking ass.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, the Chip Ganassi Racing Gear Wrench Chevy was really good, and I think we showed that. And congratulations to Corey on that win. It's so hard to get somebody off the low line at this track, so I thought I'd have a little fun and try to move him out of the way, but it didn't work, and he held on. So overall, it was a good race. I'm recovering from dental surgery too, so I'm very out of it. So if I got anybody, let's blame it on that. you know. So overall, good race, very good race.
You did a heck of a job. I don't know what to call you. Nitrous, Nitro, Nitro Circus, Max Boost. We had all sorts of names.
We had Travis Pastrana Jr. All right, and now knowing that the driver was on nitrous as well as the car was, that's awesome.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have your car inspected after the race here, just to make sure everything was legal.
Yeah, I'll find that.
You started at the rear of the field. You started dead last.
Yeah.
Worked your way all the way to the front, and then missed pit road. Did it all over again, and then I mean, excellent job today.
Yeah.
Especially feeling a little under the weather and whatnot. It didn't show on the track. You did an excellent job.
Yeah. Really good
Right
job
on.
for you,
Thanks,
buddy.
guys.
No,
Thank
pleasure.
you so much.
You put on a really good show. Keep it up.
Thank you.
All right, and of course, Diesel, my man. Look at you getting it done today, dude. Seriously, you had yourself an awesome car last night. You come back today with an impressive Cup car. Not only impressive, but you had these guys lined up, like 6-7 cars lined up trying to catch you, to no avail. All right, you had the hot rod of, and then of course having to drive through the field, like the others who placed on podium, and to find yourself in the victory circle at the end. Man, how do you feel? And to give us a walk through it.
Tonight was definitely a roller coaster of emotions. Is the easiest way to explain it. The easy part was being out there in front with those guys trying to catch me. Then we ended up coming off pit road. I would have been up there towards the front and had a little bit of incident on the backstretch. So we got wrecked. Got a ton of damage, 15 seconds worth of damage, so I had to start in the back there. But big thing all night was track position. I didn't put down a qualifying lap, so I started in the back. Then I knew from that Xfinity race that if you had anywhere between 3 to 5 laps on your tires, you could stay out, and you would be, if you could get clear, you would be all right, and be able to maintain that track position. So I used that a little bit early on to get up there towards the front, but then then went back to the back, and then went to the front, and then back to the back. So I think everybody did that a lot tonight, was going to the back and to the front. And then that last run, just knew that tires were king, and I knew a couple guys were really fighting that right rear all night long, and couldn't really necessarily make it an entire fuel run. I knew that I could, so kind of let some of those guys fall back, and then there at the end, like Max said, he gave me a run down into 3 and 4, and I was driving it completely sideways, but never lifting. So, it was a great race, though.
Yeah, you did. You put down yourself one fast hot rod there. I mean, you hit that turbo diesel. When it comes down to, of course, you have the nickname going too. You have the Vin Diesel going on. You have the turbo diesel. I mean, you were putting down some power on that outside, so you had to have had something else going on underneath that hood, because the way that you're able to make that thing stick and still power out, the way you're holding that outside at times, very impressive work. And of course, the 3 wide, just the constant. The fight of the yo-yo, if you will, when it comes to the race today, it was just it was the yo-yo. It was the up and down, and then we're just stoked that you were there at the end to find yourself at the up pace of it at the end of the race, and you're able to put this thing into that victory lane. So, man, what a great job, what a great move by that car, dude. You really held them off at the end, and you showed your dominance throughout some of these stages, and how you're able to have that pace out in front of those guys lined up behind you.
Yeah, you straight checked out, Diesel. You did. You had good 10 to 15 car length lead at one point, and then when that whole fiasco happened on the backstretch. Oh yeah. When that whole fiasco happened on the backstretch, I was like, oh no. And then we heard from Race Command that there was still about 39 laps left, and we were like, he could get that back. Right. And sure enough, there was I think there was 14 laps to go, and I was like, hey, Tron, don't look now, but look at that 2 car. He's coming back. And he's not going to stop till he gets that lead.
The car was really good. I mean, you have a good car in Atlanta. You can make that second groove work. When you get in trouble is when somebody washes you up the track and you can't really make it work. But if you can kind of drive down on the door, you necessarily might not make a pass unless you have draft, but you can definitely hold position, and I think I was able to do that a couple times tonight. I know there was one late restart, or towards the middle of the race where I was on the outside and I just kind of rode there and ended up on being able to get down on the bottom in like 4th position. So didn't lose too much ground, so you couldn't really make up ground on the outside, but you could definitely hold it if you had a good car. And then once I got to the bottom, the thing was just hooked on a rail.
Well, and when it comes down to your points, you're sitting a little toward the back of the pack here in your points standings, and that's going to rocket you up. So that's great news when it comes to your points, buddy.
Yeah, Daytona was rough.
Yeah.
And a win you're in, right? Win you're in.
I believe so.
Man,
yeah. And my favorite part of the race, Tron, please tell us what car won the race.
I have amnesia, folks. So if I I can't. It's there. I can see it. I can see it. It's there. Yeah, it's a Ford.
Yeah.
A great car though. Don't get me wrong. They did a great job in that Penske Ford. Strong piece right there. You seen it, man. That hot rod was getting it done, even though it was a Ford. So no.
Yeah.
Great job. Again, you guys really did an amazing job. Really fighting through tremendous adversities and making your way throughout the field, finding your way up into victory lane. So, great job, Max Boost, Diesel, and fighting off Max Boost, and of course, Galen was right there in the 13. I mean, you had a plethora of cars that you were just fighting off the whole time. So, man, just great job with that turbo diesel going on.
Yeah, excellent job tonight. Excellent job. Way to put it in that P1 and put yourself in them playoffs, man.
I appreciate everything you guys do up here.
Man, no, pleasure's ours, buddy. Keep doing us that kind of a show, dude. We'll be stoked. All right.
Hey, we'll try.
Right on. All right, folks. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get it wrapped up here. If you got Slade, you got a copy?
No, we don't have Slade in here anymore, but
we'll do a little insight and a little coverage action of the race for next week. But we'll give you more of that coverage here soon. So again, we just want to go over a quick Century 21, folks, our sponsor. All right. So again, look them up if you're looking any kind of questions about realty-wise, buying, selling, anything like that, commercial. Century 21, all over the world, all over the U.S. And of course, if you're looking for a home over here in Pismo Beach, California, we got you squared away, and we got a seat right here for you in the booth. All right, because we're going to be your guest broadcasting. But folks, yeah. So again, tremendous support here for them. They're allowing us to do these cash giveaways to our subscribers. So please.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Tron. Yes. When's going to be our next cash giveaway brought to us by Century 21?
I was actually going to be doing one on Friday. So we're going to do
all right, for NASCAR.
During the NASCAR race, yes, sir. Because they have, I believe, a doubleheader coming up, so it should be a pretty good deal going on there. So make sure that you subscribe, because what we do is we just scroll through this list right here of all of our subscribers, and I literally just blindly pick one, and then I Venmo you cash into your account, into your Venmo. No harm. It's you wake up in the morning with cash in your account. Yep.
To that Left Turn Broadcasting. Join the family, guys.
Yes.
We got broadcasting. We're broadcasting races all week long. Dirt tracks as well, not just asphalt. We got everything. Yep. So definitely subscribe. You know, we're doing something right when NASCAR Heat 4 subscribes to us. Yeah. Shout out again. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, NASCAR Heat 4. Appreciate that. All kinds. We're gonna make sure to put on the best show we possibly can for you, and for all the rest of our fans out there. Until next time, folks. Keep it pointed the right direction. Stay safe out there, and try to have some fun. All right. Enjoy this awesome thing we call life. We'll see you soon.